everybody, this is Guro Francis from Filipino Martial Arts School, and today's another episode of Bayani Talk. Hi everybody, this is Guro Francis from Filipino Martial Arts School, and today's another episode of Bayani Talk. And today I'd like to talk about cheating. Okay, so as I had mentioned, I went to the 2019 GSBA USA Nationals, and we had a blast. It was a great time, and if you saw the last video, you saw some of the highlights of that video. Unfortunately, I guess in any sports organization, there's always going to be someone that's going to be trying to take advantage of the system and trying to sneak on by. And I'm not going to mention anybody names here, and somebody might actually get upset because I'm posting this video, but you know what? I really don't care. I'm just going to point out what I saw, and I'm going to point it out. So, anyway, so what had happened was, and again, I'm not going to say anything super specific, but I am going to say that there was a team that tried to sneak on by some of the rules that was that they were trying to break. Now, in every tournament, I know that Master Sonny Napio, and in this case, it was Mike Turk and Gerald Raphael, the GSBA USA National Directors, actually explained the rules before every tournament division. When we were doing padded engagement, we sat everybody down, judges, referees, and fighters, and explained to them what they can and cannot do. And then the same thing when it came to the live stake portion, we all set them down and told them what they can and cannot do. I even myself added that when you are fighting, you have to always respect the judges and referees because they're volunteers and we cannot run the tournament without them. And there was a couple other explanations, and again, I'm not trying to get into specifics, but there was people who are trying to circumnavigate those rules. And the thing I love about GSBA is that we weren't having any of that, okay? And the problem with that is that when we enforce the rules, we turn out to be the bad guys. And that's what I kind of have a really big problem with, guys, is because you know the rules that we have, yet you chose to join our tournament. If you don't like those rules, bottom line, don't join. I don't know, am I crazy to think that we have rules that we've written down, that we've published it, it's on our website, several times, and yet you chose to ignore it, and then you get mad at us for enforcing those rules? That makes no sense to me. Now, if you wanna go and compete and in a no holds barred type of atmosphere, there's places for that. And if you want to compete and really just do damage to your fellow extremadors, you can do that as well. But we're trying to evolve here, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to show that this is a sport. Now, I get it. I've been a Filipino martial arts practitioner for 20 years now. And I've heard all the stories. FMA is not a sport. It's a real life and death thing. I agree with that. But as mentioned before in other Bayani Talk videos, as an instructor, I cannot duplicate a real life and death situation in my classroom. You just can't. I know you can add stressors, you can flicker the lights, you can make them tired, but at the end of the day, you don't have that kind of level of adrenaline coursing through your body when your fight or flight response kicks in. Okay? Now, the closest thing to that is a tournament, because now there's a guy in front of them swinging a stick at 50 miles an hour towards your head. And the desire to win the competition, okay, is strong on both fighters. So now the only person that's stopping you from getting that gold is the guy in front of you. But there's rules, folks. There's rules, and their rules are there in place for your safety, but not to diminish your skills as a Filipino martial artist. What people are just trying to manipulate is that they want to win at all costs. But there is a cost to that. The cost is that you're actually not showcasing your skills. All you're doing is showcasing that you're a bully. And you know what? What I love about GSBA is we don't tolerate bullies. We came from a bully mentality, and we created GSBA because we're having none of it whatsoever. Now, To those fighters who follow the rules, hats off to you guys. I know that it's hard. You want to do things that seems to come natural for you, but you hold back because you control yourself. You're not an animal. Okay. Now, for those who decide to see, they say that they're better than the rules. Well, guys, I'm here to tell you right now, don't come to our tournaments. All right, because we will always stop you dead on your tracks. Master Sonny Napio, Mike Turk, and Gerald Raphael, Kaylee Sippin, just to name a few, Grandmaster Glenn Spence, just to name a few. We will always be watching every one of those matches to make sure that every rule is enforced. Now, we'll give you chances. We'll warn you. We'll deduct points. But if you continue to try to push against those rules, then by all means, go somewhere else. Okay, we don't need that kind of that negativity. We don't need bullies in GSBA. As a martial artist, one of the reasons why I became a martial arts teacher is to teach my students how to stand up against bullies. And this is my way of standing up against you guys, the bullies of that tournament. Stop it. You're always welcome to compete with us as long as you follow the rules. And if you can't follow the rules, then brothers and sisters, by all means, go do your own thing, start your own tournaments. Nobody's stopping you. Go do your thing. Now, call me crazy. Call me crazy, hate me, give me some bad negative comments. I don't care. But you knew the rules coming in, and you decided to choose. You chose to participate in our tournament. You cannot then complain that the rules don't fit your techniques or your fighting style. You knew what it was. It wasn't hidden. It wasn't a secret. You knew what it was. And yet you chose to join the tournament. That's just my thought. Do you guys agree with me? Do you believe that the rules are there, that rules should be enforced at all times? Comment down below. If you are looking for a school that practices ethical sports competition and you're in the Riverside area, please come join us at www.fmaschool.com and come join us, and we'll be more than happy to take you and get you to the next tournament. Until then, my name is Guro Francis from Filipino Martial Arts School. Peace out. God bless, and keep swinging them sticks.